Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. Today is Embarkation Day on the Carnival Celebration. Super excited, but really tired. We had, first we got woken up by fireworks, we think. Probably fireworks. And then we got woken up by some screaming and yelling in a neighboring room, which was always awful. So quite low energy today, but it is still Embarkation Day. We get to get on this ship. So we still have to pack up all of our stuff so we can get ready to go, but we're gonna go down to where the pool is and see if we can see the ship from our hotel. So I will bring you along and we will find out together. Virgin Voyages. Yeah, this one right here. That one's our ship. You can tell because you can see the Bolt roller coaster on top. And then that's a Virgin Voyages. So we can see all of the ships from here, but the camera did not pick it up very well. Tyler got a decent picture, so I'll insert it here since this camera zooms in quite well. But that's pretty exciting. Just seeing the ship definitely did get my excitement level up just a little bit. So that's good, that's fun. And now I need to pack up. My stuff's kind of all spread out. So yeah, that's next. And then we'll be heading to the ship. Okay, so this is my carry-on, and I'm gonna pack everything I need for today. All of my electronics are going in here. I have my bathing suit, but I probably am not going to use it today. Or at least before we get our luggage. I don't know. We may not even go to the pool deck to lay out in the sun today, which is fine. We have the entire week, and tomorrow's a sea day, so we'll probably do that tomorrow. But I have it just in case. And then we have our shirts that I made. Since this is a family cruise, but at the moment I have everybody's shirts and we're not entirely sure how we're going about that. So I just have it on me because we were going to wear them all today. So if we do, I'll see if I can get some footage of everybody if they consent to be in my video. If not, then I'll just show me and Tyler wearing ours. All of my electronics are going in here. Okay, in Miami we got a magnet and a sticker. And at every port we're going to also get a magnet and a sticker. from those locations as well. I don't need a ton of souvenirs, so that's pretty much it for those things. I'm still obviously packing. Okay, electronics bag. Clothes. Glasses and a little thing with contact solution in it. I would likely not need these at all, but just a just in case kind of thing. My camera case, I will probably put this in my checked luggage because I will be holding my camera on the ship. Sunglasses. This is a 3-pack. I actually probably don't need to carry this whole thing on the ship. I could probably put it in my checked luggage. Then my t-shirt. And I have a sweatshirt, but it's not going to fit in the bag. So that's pretty much everything in my embarkation bag. And then I have this bag, which I've got like my passport, some hand sanitizer, my headphones, lip gloss, microphone, more batteries, and SD cards. So that's all that I'm carrying on the ship, I think. Okay, we are getting ready to get our Uber to get to the ship. And yeah, so just shorts, t-shirt, a bodysuit, and flip-flops. No fancy outfits for now. We are exchanging shirts once we get on the ship, so excited to get on the ship. We made it on the ship and we got drinks. This is actually take 2 of this because I don't know if the first one even caught any sound, but I got a iced coffee. Tyler got a
Havana special.
Because we went to the Havana Bar, and then we're gonna go search for food. So let's go see what we find. Okay, so we got tacos from Blue Iguana Cantina, and Tyler's already digging in and finished his first drink. But yeah, that is gonna be our lunch. We just got to our room in the Havana Cabana area, so this will be all first impressions. Quick little walkthrough. I guess not. Oh, it's fine. You just have to push hard. Okay. Nice. I think I like this orientation. The couch here. Nice. So we'll do a room tour here in just one sec. This is a room tour for cabin 8285 in the Havana Cabana area on the Carnival Celebration. So we walk in the door and we first walk into closet, safe, some pull-out drawers, hangers, and then a second closet. And then to the right of the door is the lights. I think one of these might be the bathroom light. And then the cabin air conditioner controls. Bathroom, which is a standard bathroom. Nothing special compared to like the other staterooms on the ship. And then shower. It's a nice, decent sized shower. Looks like there is shower gel and shampoo in there. And then some shelves. And then some more shelves. And it looks like some more storage down here. Oh, and a shelf right there. So there's actually quite a bit of storage in here. Tyler's playing with lights.
What can I say?
And then we come into the space. Looks like we have the couch on the closer to our cabin door, and then the bed over there, and then over here we have our phone, a probably beverage cooler. I doubt it's an actual refrigerator. Some drawers and stuff in here. Looks like we can do laundry service for a fee. And then some more drawers, hair dryer, and more drawers, and then the mirror. I love that it has the lighting around it. That's really cool. And then a stool, which I believe has more storage. Yep, and then you can flip it around. It could be a table. And then, of course, the bed. Oh, and for outlets, we've got only American plugs and then USBs. And then looks like the only side table are these here, just that. And then there is a reading light and a USB on this side. The decor is really cool. And then TV. Yeah, that's also a pull-out bed. Tyler just figured out. There we go. There's the table. Looks like ours is broken, but that's okay. It's still functional. And then on the other side of the bed is another light and, of course, another USB. Okay, so to get out of the balcony, we've got all the way down and then open. Then the best part is the swing. And then we have a lounger, a table, and another chair. And then we come down here. And then ours has some more additional loungers, but these are public. So anybody who has access to the Havana Cabana area will be able to have these loungers. And then we come down here to the Havana Cabana bar area that has its own pool and bar through this door. And then some seating on the right. And then the bar to the right over here. And then just inside those doors is the Havana Bar. Some seating here, some more loungers. And then we can get more towels and a towel drop off here. And then here is the pool. It's actually really tiny for this ship on the Carnival Celebration. But here is the pool. And then to get back, all we do is go back through. And then it should be locked. It's not, but it should be. And I would use my key card to get through. And then we go right back. Our room number is 8285. Oh, there's some stickers on it. That's cute. Which is this one right here. And then there is a lock on here. And then here, back in, the only thing that we kind of found is this is the only, like the child safety lock is the only form of lock from this side. Looks like it works. Yeah, so that's the only form of lock from this side. So if we were to exit our cabin to go to the bar and pool area, we can't lock it. Which isn't the worst thing because the only people who have access over here are Havana Cabana guests. There should be nobody else over here. So it's not terrible, but it is just a thing to note for sure. And there is access to go through our stateroom door and then through the hallway, and we can go through the Havana Bar to get to that space. So it's not the worst thing because they have to go through the locked gate to then get up here. So in case someone were to, stumble accidentally thinking it's their cabin, we can lock it from our side on the inside if we're in our cabin like sleeping or whatever. So yeah, that is the Havana Cabana cabin. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing now. Wait an hour. Oh yeah, we're going to go meet the family because we're on this cruise with a lot of family. We're going to go meet the family in an hour and exchange the shirts, so maybe our luggage will be arriving soon. So we will check in whenever we do the next thing.
See you guys later.
Okay, so while we are waiting to do the next thing, I didn't vlog too much of the boarding process just because there were so many things and there was a lot of picking up your bag, putting your bag down kind of thing. So when we first came in, our Uber, we were close, so we were at the Marriott Biscayne Bay, and it was estimated a 3-minute drive to the port, but it probably took closer to like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And
traffic once we hit the port.
Yeah, once we got into the port, it just took probably half that time, 10 minutes, to get to Terminal F, which is where the Carnival Celebration was. So once we got to there, we dropped off our bags, quick, easy, because we already had our tags on it, all that good stuff. And then once we got in, they checked our boarding passes, we waited in line, and then they probably checked our boarding passes like a million times. So you literally want to have your boarding pass in your hand the entire time that are in line. And then once you're on the ship, you'll need it until you can get to your room and get your sail and sign card. And then we went through the line, and then there was a part where they had us drop our bags down so that the canine dogs can smell, because they're detecting for drugs, marijuana, that kind of thing that is not allowed on the cruise ship. And then we were able to, get through real quick. Stood in line basically the entire time. Boarding was super easy. Super
it felt
seamless.
really seamless.
Yep. And then, of course, there's a security line kind of like you would in an airport. You just put your bags through the thing, the x-ray thing, and then back through. And our boarding group was already being called to board the ship, so we didn't even have to sit and wait. We just stayed in line, got on the ship, and yeah, that's it. Like, it was so seamless. It was nice. So, yeah, at least out of Port Miami. That's our only experience so far. So,
yeah, it's a big port, so.
Yep, it is a very big port. So, couple tips. I'd say arrive early, or at least allow a lot of time for driving. And just be prepared to pick up your bag and put it down a couple of different times. And keep your boarding pass in your hand at all times.
Yep.
That's all. So, yeah, for now, I think we're just going to sit for a few and then figure out what we're doing from here. This is the fitness center. Looks like there are some workout rooms, probably classes over here, some water fountains, and probably another room for classes. And then a lot of cardio equipment. So we come back down here.
Push, pull, legs. Okay, 5 days.
And then around here looks like a lot of ab stuff. Cardio. Cardio. Nice ocean view over here. And then we can go around. Cool. Lots of treadmills. Some bikes. And then around here, there's some free weights, machines. It's basically a full service gym. So there's somebody working out over there, so I'm not gonna go over there in the free weights. Cool. So that is the fitness center. I don't remember what I got.
I think it's like a Paloma.
Paloma. I got.
Paloma.
I think that's what it was. A Paloma. Tyler got an old fashioned. It is that one. And then this menu is pretty cool. It kind of shows like its drinks around the world. And then kind of has different drinks listed for each place. Oh, I missed a page. I think. Just kidding. That was it.
Yeah, that's wine.
That was it. The back page is just wine. So, yeah. Okay, we are back in our room. We got another drink, and I have my luggage. Yeah, so I'm going to unpack, and we have basically started sail away, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty fun. I think we're also going to wipe down some surfaces with some disinfectant wipes, and yeah, unpack. Okay, we've got everything unpacked. Tyler's luggage finally came. We also had another drink, and we are now heading back to Miami because there was an emergency. Hopefully everybody's okay in said emergency, and it sucks that they have to go back when we just started, but we're heading back, and then we'll be heading back. Luckily tomorrow's also a sea day, so the ship will have plenty of time to get to our next destination, which I think is Grand Turk first, or Amber Cove. I don't remember. One of the two is first. Grand Turk. Yep. Tyler was pointing to these bags that I made. That literally shows the entire itinerary. So, of course. So, yeah. That's what we're doing. And then we're kind of just hanging out in our room at the moment. We're going to meet the family at 7, and then Tyler and I have dinner at 7:45. And it's currently 6:15, so we've got 45 minutes before we really need to go do anything. The door here isn't as fully metal magnetic, so I put our magnets next to it. This is the one I made for this trip specifically, and then these ones Tyler and I got on our first cruise, which was also a celebration of our anniversary. So every single cruise we are going to add new magnets to our collection. Okay, so we just finished dinner, and it was so good.
It was very good.
Yeah, I had the tomato soup for my starter, which was the best tomato soup I've ever had that wasn't like a creamy tomato, because normally I'm not a huge fan of non-creamy tomato. I thought it was really good. And then I had the vegetable Wellington. I know I like a good beef Wellington, and it just sounded good. And also, it was kind of weird. Our waiter's like, okay, so what do you want? And I was like, I don't know yet. And he just stood there. So I definitely picked things on the spot. So that was a little weird. But it's the first night, so it is what it is. And then for dessert, I had the molten cake, which I know is a Carnival classic. And it was absolutely it was very good and did not disappoint. So, yeah.
I had the same dessert, so it was good.
Yeah. And then you had...
I did for my appetizer was a Caesar salad. It was a little overdressed, but it wasn't too anchovy, and it was good. It was really good. And then for my entree was a beef short rib over potatoes and probably a balsamic glaze, but really good. Tasted really good, everything about it. I ate everything on it, so delicious.
Yep.
Definitely a good meal, good first meal. So,
yep, it was pretty good. Definitely good impressions on the food. It was hot. I saw a lot of reviews of people who are like, the food was warm, but not hot. We did not have that experience. I thought it was hot.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I had to actually blow on my food because it was too hot.
So definitely
cold salad, so it was cold.
I mean, it should have been. Yeah, overall good. And then I think they're doing like a show thing in the restaurant. We finished before they did that. So yeah, and then
Go find a quieter place or go watch a show.
yeah, there's a show in the Grand Theater. So
see how busy it is.
Yeah, we're gonna go do that. Probably get another drink. So yeah, overall dinner was pretty good. Yep. We just finished watching the Color My World show, and it was really good. They're very talented. It was like the show about, it looked like an artist, and like kind of sort of a love story too, and like a lot of the song choices they picked had something to do with color in it, and it was really cool. The special effects was really cool. The choreography was cool. It was a really good show. I was very pleasantly surprised with it. So
it was very well put together. So.
Yeah, it was really good. And so, yeah, so now we're going to go get water. I'm not entirely sure what else we're doing after that. I'm pretty tired, so we'll see. So for now, we need to fill up water bottles. Okay, we are back in the room. It is 10 o'clock? 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Tyler got another beer. But what did you get?
Exactly. That's what I asked for. So, I believe it's a, what was it?
Is it one of the brewed beers on board?
I think it was, but they had a few, but they kind of were just written on there, so it's kind of hard to read. So I just kind of pointed to one. It was pretty loud in there, so.
Yeah. There was a hockey game, because we went to Miami Slice. No, first we went to the Lido Deck, realized there's a water station on our deck. Yeah. So now we know, but we went all the way to the Lido Deck because we're on deck 8, and Lido was on 16. Filled up our water.
It was more of a fountain drink, not really like a water station. So it's like
the beverage station, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went down back to 8, got pizza.
Yep.
And then we didn't realize we were walking towards the aft when. No, we ended up walking towards the aft when we are forward on deck 8. And we ended up at Guy's Pig and Anchor, 8 our pizza. Tyler got his beer. There was a hockey game on, looked like a Stanley playoff game, and there were a lot of Edmonton fans. They were very excited when they were
very excited.
Yes, and there was also a band playing, so it was very loud in there. So we ate our pizza, came back to our room, and yeah, I think we're gonna close off this here. I'm gonna wash my face, lay down. He then will drink his beer.
Call it a night.
Yep. And then tomorrow's a sea day, so I guess we'll see how the day goes.
Yeah, should be good.
Yeah, probably.
It's supposed to be warm too, so
yeah.
Get some sun.
Definitely try to hang out at the pool. Probably gonna still get up fairly early. I'm gonna do a ship tour in the morning. That'll be in a separate video than the vlogs, so stay tuned for that. And then we'll have a whole vlog for tomorrow, how we spend our sea day. Do you want to share your 3 favorites, or do you want me to go first?
Oh, you go first.
Okay. Well, first, seeing the ship and getting on the ship and being pleasantly surprised as to how easy and smooth embarkation was. That was pretty cool. I kind of expected to sit and wait for our boarding number to be called, once we got through security and all of that. That's kind of how previous cruise experiences have been. So it was very nice to be able to just basically just stay in line to get on the ship. So that's cool. So number 2, the show was so good, and dinner was so good. So night 1, dinner in the main dining room, and the show was so good. They are so talented, and that was one of the things that I wasn't totally sure about with Carnival, is how the entertainment in terms of shows would be, because I knew they have other entertainment for if you like partying and stuff, and that's not my vibe. I'm not a big partier. I'm okay with listening to live music for a little bit, but eventually I get overstimulated and I'm done because it just gets loud. And then yeah, The show was really good. It was a nice production, lots of special effects, and they're talented singers and dancers. And just the overall show itself was pretty cool. I got the gist of the story. They did a really good job. So, what's yours?
I would say my top 3 for the day.
You can't copy all 3 of mine, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I will still one. It's Embarkation, obviously. It was really smooth, seamless. It's nice having a giant port, and we got to do just get through everything really quickly. So it was nice to be able to get on the boat fast. It almost felt like we just didn't stop moving once we got in there, which was really nice because usually you'd sit and wait for a while, but this was just go in and you just kind of go through the flow until you make it on the boat. So that was good. Second, I would say the food options on board. They have so many food options that are just like different. You have different cuisines. You have Mexican, there's sushi, there's everything you could think of. Like they just kind of cater to everything, and it's kind of spread out, so you have options. And then 3, I think, would be meeting Stacey's family for the first time. A lot of them I haven't met before, so it's kind of nice. Some of them I met before a few times, and just to see them all again, it's really cool. So I think we'll get a lot of time to see them more throughout the week, and that should be interesting. So
Yeah.
it's their first time meeting me too. So
Honorary mention. Cool, fun cruise with the family, of course. So, yeah, tomorrow we're actually going to be wearing our shirts that I showed you earlier in this vlog that we were going to wear today on the ship, but we just didn't get everybody the shirts.
it wasn't as well
In time.
coordinated as we would have liked. So.
But that's okay. We got it figured out, and we'll just wear them tomorrow. And it'll be kind of fun because it's a sea day. So no matter where we're on the ship, it would be like a fun conversation starter, if you will, for the day. So yeah, I think that's going to conclude today's vlog. So
I also like how not rocky this boat is because I get very motion sick and I haven't felt it one time.
Yeah, it's you can't even tell the ship is moving.
Super smooth.
Yeah. And the last ship we were on was like 26 years old. So
Except for the sea koozie out the back, but that made me a little motion sick looking out there.
oh, when we were
Yeah.
like at the watching the wake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's going to conclude today's vlog. Stay tuned for our day 2 aboard the Carnival Celebration. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
see you guys later.